Okay, so guys, this is what it would look like if you finish it, and if you add something to it, and if you hide it well. So here is my base in this server. So yes, it works on servers, it works on Java and Bedrock edition or the Windows 10 edition. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this. Okay, so here's my base in my server, and is where I put the mouse. So there you go. And if I'm gonna close it, I'm gonna rotate it again 8 times. There we go. And actually, let's open it. There we go. And now there is a, let's say this is where I hide my stuff, my important stuff. Anything like that is important, or something that I want to hide, maybe just a room or something. And this is the button I will click, and it will fully close. So yeah, stick with this if you want this kind of tutorial, if this is what you're looking for. So watch until the end. Alright, so here I'm in another world. So this is a creative world, so it is a single player. And if I press this button, as you can see, it will open. And then there's a button here which will close. There we go, easy as that. So quick explanation before we start building this is there's a piston in here that is powered up by this redstone, and then this redstone is powered up by this repeater, and that will circle up there. And then if this closes or off, this will signal this, that will signal this first. And since this will also signal, and there's a block, it is required that there's a block above it, so it would signal, and it would power this piston right here. And this is where we add the FlipFlop. Then the FlipFlop, there's 2 button from here connected to the FlipFlop button. You can use the item frame, which is I did earlier, but if you wanna make it simple, and just use button. And here this is where the door connected, because we want it to be fully covered, so the lights from inside this room won't seen from here, so it would not be looking suspicious or something. And it also looks great if it's having a wall here instead of seeing this piston itself and the redstone itself. And yeah, let's start building this. The things we're gonna need is a redstone repeater, and sticky piston, also a hopper and dropper for the FlipFlop and the observer, and redstone torch. We'll also gonna need some button if what you want to use, and some item frame, and your building blocks there, and the comparator. So comparator is required for the FlipFlop, but it is also required if you're gonna use some item frame. And You can experiment with other redstone to make it more good or make it better instead of a item frame. And yeah, so let's start off by putting a sticky piston. So the stairs is gonna be like this, and it will go up there. And then here, let's place a wool, another wool, and a redstone dust on both, and a repeater at one tick delay, and also add a 2 repeater here with 4 ticks delay, and then observer. The face should be facing here because this is where we're gonna put the redstone. And then here, make sure it's facing down. Let's just cover that and add some block here. And now let's test this out with a lever. As you can see, it already works. And now let's add some FlipFlop here, but before we add some FlipFlop, let's add a redstone here first. I mean a repeater. And then repeater here, it's both of these 1 ticks delay. And then redstone dust and a comparator for the FlipFlop. And add some there we go. So that's the FlipFlop. It's just simple as that. And also add a not stackable item like a sword, a tools, as long as it is not stackable. So if you don't know what is not stackable means, it means that if you put it there and you put another, it won't become like 2. It should be different like that, like the bed. And yeah, so the cheapest tool you can get here is a wooden shovel, but yeah, I'm using netherite here because I am at the creative. Now let's just fix this. And there we go. Let's also, not the comparator, let's add the redstone repeater. And this redstone, so this is the input for the button or the entrance and exit button. Before that, let's add some blocks in here first.
A few inches later.
Okay, so here is it now. And let me get my button. Let's add some button in here. Let's say I'm gonna add the button in here, so below it we're just gonna add a redstone dust, and there we go, and it should be open. So if you're gonna make it longer, as you can see, about right here, it's getting so dim. So what are you gonna do is add a repeater, so 1 tick delay, so it won't be delay at all. And as you can see, it's the redstone is not dim anymore. So if you wanna make it longer up to maybe here, the button is here is add some few repeaters along the way, so the redstone won't fade out Yeah, we'll put it right here. Then below that a redstone dust. There we go. And that redstone dust must be connected in here. All right. So since it's so very near at that, so you won't need any redstone repeater. And now the basic thing here is done. So yeah, that's it. So I suggest you could add a door in here. Alright, so upon adding the door, so let's say this is the second piston. So 1 and 2, then you can place it here. So the piston will be here. So it must be here. Yeah, I'm so sorry for my voice. My voice is so bad right now. And my throat is aching, so I'm sorry for that. Yeah, the piston must be here. So 1 block away from the entrance. There we go. And add a redstone torch and block above it and a dust. A redstone. Like that. You might also want to cover this up so it won't be seen at all. And here we'll connect it to this part, but since this is blocking our way, I'm gonna have to find a way to move it around or get under it. It's up to you. It depends on where you put the button. And there we go, it is connected. And let's put a repeater. So go here at this side and put a redstone torch, a redstone dust. Let's close it. We need to close it. So this will there's no redstone in here because it is closed. And in here, so there and here, redstone, and just put a block here, whatever block you want. It's up to you. And add a repeater, 0 ticks delay. And that, now it is connected with these. So when this goes off, this will power on up to here. And if this is power on, this will power off, which will make this not powered at all. So it will close. And yeah, I hope you get it. So let's also do it in the other side. And now it is connected and we're almost done. Actually, it is done. Just cover everything up, then you're done. So let's try it today. And there we go. As you can see, this opens and this closes. So when we close it, it will close. So it is hidden away with this. And it also looks better, and it also blocks the light. So if you're doing this, don't add light here around here because there's still light going here, so it still would be seen. And also, if you want it to make item frame, then we're gonna use a comparator, redstone, and a repeater. Alright, so let's say this is our wall and we want it to put it there. Then you must choose a block like that. And behind this there should be a comparator facing on the opposite direction. So so this to torch us facing here at the item frame with a frame in it. And then let's put this. So one thing I did here is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then since it's 8, there should be a repeater there. This length, this 8 length, and then this repeater is actually required. So if this is so near with the FlipFlop, let's say the FlipFlop is here, then you should probably make this more longer around here, so it would get a long length of 6 redstone dust. So there's a wire going in, and this is the one that is connected to the FlipFlop, so that will power it. And just connect it here, so it would be connected there up to the FlipFlop. Actually the FlipFlop, and yeah, that's it. There we go. So this is it. Done. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you learned something today. So that's all. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, comment, and see you in the next video.